Hey everyone, welcome to Jack Productions, and this is going to be part 3 of switching rail operations over at Vinnie Park and what comes out of Sestito Rail Yard. So by now you've seen most of the switching action, but now I'm going to go into detail by using a switch list. And excuse my voice, I'm sort of hoarse a little bit, but I'll try to subtitle anything if I miss it. This is my switch list, and this is a copy of my switch list that I used to work at when I was doing railroad in East Texas. Starting out with today's date, Jack Railroad Incorporated, January 7th, 2017. We have no restrictions, we have no maintenance, we have no releases at this time. Right now we have 18 cars inbound, which you see right here. We have spot cars. We have 4 spot cars in this Sestito yard that we have to take out. We have zero cars at this time. To be honest, I don't know why I put that 0 there, but right now we're showing 4 cars to be pulled out of Sestito yard. So total in all to be pulled out. We have 25 cars in the yard as we speak, and we have inbound 18 cars. Location is Sestito 01, which is this track here, which goes all the way up to the front, and it's sitting on the switch, which is still at Sestito 1. This is Sestito track 2. So we got that out of the way. We have a total of 43 cars completely in the Sestito yard area. The inbound list is right here. This is all the cars on the inbound. As you can see, right here it says SC to VP. This is saying spot car to Vinnie Park, which is Vinnie Park right over there. The L52009, which is this car here, has to be spotted right over there. We'll go into detail that when we do the switching over there. Also, we will turn page. Let me fix this back and turn the page. And over here, this is the list of Sestito yard and what's all in there. Now, be mindful, we have 2 more tracks over here at Sestito yard. We're not going to cover those right now. I'm just going to cover what area we're going to be working in right now. And we have 2 switchers over there for that side of Sestito yard, which is Sestito East. We're in Sestito West, so we're on the west side of the yard. Anyhow, Vinnie Park. Vinnie Park has 4 cars that's coming out of Vinnie yard, Sestito yard, that's going over there. So we're going to run down all the cars that's going where. T7089, which would be this car right here. That would be one of our spot cars. Rail box 0021. This car is another outbound car for Vinnie Park. And then we have this car here that's at the very end. This car here is the other car that's going out. And then, of course, you already know this car, the 4th car. So, we already got all that taken care of. Another things that on my switch list that they also have us to know is the weather, sunny, cold, 28 degrees. It's cold as hell outside right now. And I want to make sure to put that on there, because on switch list they always want to know what the weather looks like, if it's raining, if whatever, for future references. All right, to continue with this, you have the cars that we already went through. T7089 is coming from Vinnie Yard to spot 1. which would be that very spot right there, the very spot at Vinnie Park. Then the next car would be that car here. It would go right next to it at the back door. Then the third car would be the tank car. It would go right there where that stuffer car is. And then the fourth car would be that rail box car, and it'd be down there on the end. So that's where we're going with all the cars. Next thing it says here, do not take to inbound yard. Set to the siding. Set all pulls. So in other words, whatever I pull, we're going to set it to the siding over here. Whatever I pull over here, if anything is released or anything, we're going to set it over here to the siding. It also says check for releases of cars. That means is when I'm getting ready to finish going from the inbound, coming from Sestito yard, I need to stop by and see if any of these cars has been released. If so, I can go and pull them and respot them with whatever they need. So that's another thing. Another alert. It says switch tank rack. Set with outbound at siding. In other words, whatever that's pulled off the rack, we're going to set it with the rest of the cars to the siding, and then we'll just shove and replace those cars. It doesn't matter how it's set because we got all the tank cars there. All we want to do is fill them up and then set them out. So that's the reason why we have these engines sitting over here, because it's a non-stop switching operation. Another thing, it says in the last thing, be safe. Foreman Harold Jackson, which is me. So we have my switch list. We're going to set everything that we pull to this track here. This is our siding track, the inside track here that goes all the way down. That is our siding. So I hope everybody understand what's about to happen in this next series of videos. So I hope you enjoy and keep watching.